collar, white collar, black professors, white scholars, politicians, Dalai Lamas. Everybody in the whole wide world need hope if I be honest. I'm in that number.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the Rob Report. I'm your host, Robert BOBTV Brown. How you doing today? Oh boy, here we are again. Once again, we're dealing with Syria lying crap that the media is telling us about. Another Syrian lie. Last time we talked, Syria did a gas attack. So they say. Come to find out, it was rebels that we supported, rebels that Saudi Arabia supported, that we and Saudi Arabia team up together and manipulate a so-called rebel army, which were affiliated with Al-Qaeda, Al-Nusra, and ISIS, and ISIL. We funded the money to supply the gas attack. Now, they're going to demonetize this video because as soon as you say lie, Syria, they want to cut it off. I don't give a crap. They can demonetize me. I don't care. I don't want your freaking money. I want it. I want your money. But I know you're not going to give it to me because you're a bunch of punks, YouTube. You're a bunch of punks. So here we go again. Now, I hope Trump, because Trump just made a statement not too long ago in West Virginia that he's going to work hard to pull troops out of Syria. Why are we in all these other countries? Why are we in Chad? Why are we in Ethiopia? Why are we in all these countries that have not attacked us and have not attacked our national interests? Why are we in those countries doing what they call proxy wars? Why are we doing proxy wars? Most of the time we're doing proxy wars or for the same reason we do any other war. Natural resources, gold, minerals, diamonds, oil, is something that got to do with value. I mean, if there was some way for us to hit China up for the cryptocurrency, we would do that. Because it's something of value. Let me read this. This is from the BBC. Syria chemical attack. Trump pledged forceful U.S. response. I'm hoping that the orange-haired no, let me stop. That's not President Trump. I'm hoping that Donald Trump don't make a jump decision, off the cuff decision. I hope he's not going to be moved by his emotions. I hope he don't listen to his daughter who cried and pleaded and said, Daddy, they killed kids. We got to get them back. Daddy, you need to find out who really killed those kids. You need to find out who really sprayed those children with Syrian gas. You need to do a real investigation. And I'm not a fan of Assad, but this is one thing I can say. Assad and the Russians are pushing back the rebel forces backed by ISIS and ISIL. He pushed them back. They kicking butt, taking aim, they winning. Yes, Russia and Syria. They don't need America freaking help. And we don't need to be in that country. They didn't ask for our help. Why are we there? Because we're some nosy son of a guns. We got to have our hand in every freaking cookie jar. We got to show ourselves to be the world's police. And when I say world's police, I'm not talking about in a good way. We are police officers where we beat people, brutalize them, and take them for everything they got. We're the crooked cops of the world. We're in regions right now of black and brown people dominating on them, crapping on them, beating them down, pushing them down, allowing them to have slavery, allowing them to beat up on women, not giving women the privilege. We are the so-called country that is all about freedom, justice, and liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We doing that crap. We're funding it. We're supporting it. We're putting our troops on the front line, laying our life down to help other people have their agenda in black and brown countries. Syria is a black and brown country. It's still part of the vast part of the Middle East. And they're trying to get the United States to continue to dump on another black and brown country that didn't ask for our help, and that was mostly countries were beautiful countries until we got our hand on it. Libya for one. Iraq for one. We want to get our hand on Iran. We want to get our hand on Syria. We want to get our hand on different parts of Africa. U.S. President Donald Trump has promised a forceful response for alleged chemical attacks in Syria. Alleged. And I'm not talking about something that you jump off of. I'm talking about this might not be true. This is hearsay, she said. As Western leaders consider what action to take. Western leaders want to think about the action they take because they don't have a lick of freaking evidence. They want to try to plan some war. They want to get their hand. All of this is because they want a pipeline to run through Syria, and they don't want the Russians in Syria to be in control of it. The United States and its supporters want to have control of it. Always taking something from people. It's colonialism 101. We've been doing it from day one. You want to take from them black and brown people something that belonged to them. Trump said, we got a lot of options militarily, he told reporters. He added that a response would be decided shortly. Mr. Trump said the U.S. was getting some good clarity on who was responsible for the incident in Dalma on Saturday. That I want him to continue to do. Get some clarity on who really did it. It could have been the people that we financed. 9 times out of 10, it probably was. Also, we can go to war over there in that area. Medical sources says dozens were killed in alleged attack, but exact numbers are impossible to verify. Now, Mike Trump, since your boys with Bibi, you know Bibi Netanyahu over there in Israel, since he's your boy, if you find out that he was in charge of it, like he told them to kill those people in Gaza, you remember that happened a couple of days ago? Your boy. Why don't you get on him about that? Why don't you call him to the carpet? Why don't you pull his punk card? Why don't you talk trash about him? That's your boy. Yeah, he allowed these people to go kill these people on Gaza. People weren't doing nothing but demonstrating, and they rained bullets down on them. Why don't you school your boy? Holler at your boy and jack him up. No, you ain't going to do that because you're punk. Now, if you find out that we did this, if you find out that Saudi Arabia did this, if you found out that Bibi Netanyahu has something to do with this too, the gassing of these Syrian children, are you going to jack them up? Are you going to stop selling weapons to Saudi Arabia, kissing their behind? If you find out that they gassed these kids, that they were responsible? Because they was responsible with 9/11. It's been documented. The Saudi prince and the Saudi royal family had something to do with the funding of the terrorists that caused 9/11 that killed thousands of our people. Yet Bush didn't jack them up. Trump didn't, Obama didn't jack them up. Matter of fact, Obama vetoed a bill saying that the people who were victims of the heinous things that happened on 9/11 could not sue Saudi Arabia, yet Saudi Arabia was willing to pay it because they were found implicated in those mass murders. We sit up there kissing Saudi Arabia behind. You, Mr. President, are doing weapons deal with Saudi Arabia, yet these people were implicated in 9/11. Killed a lot of people in your own hometown, Doc. Not too far from your office. Are you going to jack them up? No. Because just like any other president, you're going to be punk and cowed down. Why don't you be the president that you said you was going to be, that you were going to stop all these wars, we're going to stop all these interventions, we're going to bring troops home, and we're going to put that money back to work in America. No, you're talking trash because you know lefty people like me will probably suck up to that and vote for you. I wasn't falling for the old okie doke. I knew you weren't going to do it because I knew you always been a bald-faced, Kojak-faced liar just like Hillary Clinton was. Now, if you find out that in this gas attack, that Israel had something to do with it, then you need to bowl up and confront them. If you find out that Saudi Arabia has something to do with them, you need to literally smack them around with some kind of sanction. Right now, Israel is getting billions of dollars a month from us. Yet they got universal health care. They got no-cost education. Yet we don't. Yet we send the money over there. Yet we don't, but you just asked the government to give you more funding for the military so we can sell more weapons to them numbnuts. Wake up, man. First of all, you need to find out who really did this before you do any strikes. Because 9 times out of 10, it'll probably get debunked that Syria and Russia did it. Continue to do what you said. Get your troops out of Syria because we don't need to be there. That is none of our business. What goes on in that country? You need to be focused on our country. But if you find out that Bibi Netanyahu, your boy in Israel, if he ordered the gas attack, you need to be jacking him up. If you don't, you're punk, man. You need to be jacking him about what happened in Gaza. You don't, because you're punk, man. Talk all that noise, but you're punk. I'm done. This is why I say I'm very serious about who I vote for. Punk politicians like this talk the game, but don't walk the walk. I ain't got time for them. And next year, the next 5 years, or whatever year that I'm alive, I'm not voting for these punk behind politicians that going to talk all this talk and don't do anything. Check the record. All talk. This man going to be friends with somebody who killed innocent people in Gaza and possibly could have killed innocent people in Syria. And you're talking about making America great.
Man, sit your ass down.
Hey, if you like the content and if you like this particular video, please like it, share it. Also, if you want to become a patron, you can click the link below and become a patron. I'm no Don Lemon, thank God. So again, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're over 1,500. We're on the march to 5,000. Please click the subscribe button and hit the notification button so you can know exactly when I put a new video up. If you like the content, hit our Patreon account up. A few bucks to get a brother a cup of coffee, maybe a hot dog and a soda from 7-Eleven. Even though I don't need